Japan's salary increase to lag inflation over subsequent 12 months. Reuters Ballot Tokyo Japanese wages are not likely to grow as much as national purchaser fees over the coming year, almost 80% of economists mentioned in a poll, which might be bad information for an financial system that has infrequently visible any actual wage growth for extra than too many years. In a sign of similarly gloom, the world's third-largest financial system will probably extend at a tons weaker pace than previously concept this quarter, the Ballot confirmed, as it braces for fallout from a slowdown in the United States, China and Europe. The prospect that nominal salary increase will lag rate will increases the chance that households ought to tighten their purse strings, further hurting the economic system. It's sure that rate increase might be extra than that of wages over the approaching 12 months, stated Hiroshi Namioka, chief strategist and fund supervisor at T&D Asset Management. While wages are rising, it is hard to count on them to boom extra than CPI. Japan's common wages have rarely risen for the reason that early 90s and had been the lowest amongst Group of 7 (G7) economies' final 12 months, in step with OECD facts. That is in spite of a few symptoms wages are picking up as a unexpectedly getting old populace aggravates labor shortages, and labor unions ought to step up demands for more and more massive pay rises subsequent 12 months. Japan's nominal wages have been rather unlikely to outgrow the overall year-on-year inflation price over the coming 365 days, 9 of 26 economists mentioned. Of the remaining 17 economists, some other 11 mentioned it become unlikely that nominal wages could outpace inflation over the equal duration. While 6 different economists expected consumer costs to growth quicker than wages over the next 12 months, none selected, especially probably. The national basic inflation charge last stood at a near 8-year excessive of 2.6% in July, and has stayed above 2% for 4 consecutive months through July, buoyed by means of rises in the rate of fuel and uncooked materials globally. Whether larger salary rises will trap on as a much broader fashion will in the end hinge on what tack the country's severe small and mid-sized companies take, stated Takumi Sonoda, senior economist at Shinkin Central Bank Research Institute. The wagerising momentum suffers from the sharp increases in raw fabric expenses and so forth, he said. Lower growth analysts slashed their estimates for financial increase on expectancies of a gloomier global outlook. Japan's economic system turned into now projected to amplify an annualized 2.0% inside the 3 months via September, the median forecast of 38 economists inside the August 1524 poll confirmed, decrease than 3.1% expected in a July survey. One economist expected growth might grind to a halt this quarter. Heightened fears of a global slowdown, pushed in component by using ramifications in Europe of Russia's conflict in Ukraine, are inflicting analysts to become more downbeat about the outlook for Japan's economic system as properly. The economic system grew an annualized 2.2% in April-June, the government stated this month, coming in under median market forecasts for a 2.5% benefit. Economists inside the poll slightly upgraded their forecast for the final sector of the 12 months, predicting the economic system to amplify some other 2.2% on an annualized basis versus 2.0% growth expected in remaining months' ballot. The poll additionally determined core purchaser expenditures, which exclude volatile fresh food expenses, could rise 2.3% this economic year through next March, and 1.1% in financial 2023. The financial system will grow 1.7% this financial 12 months, observed by means of an anticipated 1.3% boom in monetary 2023, the ballot confirmed, both down from better forecasts in July. For different testimonies from the worldwide economic ballot smiley face.